body positivity is a sensitive topic, yet when Hollywood productions deal with effects for actors to play plus-size characters, the burning question lingers: why doesn't Hollywood just hire plus-size actors to play big characters? The first answer that comes to mind is money. The entertainment industry is a business, so movies need to make a profit, and adding star power is the surest method to increase ticket sales. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that producers prefer to cast well-known actors in leading roles in their films and television programs. However, few have attained that level of bankability due to the entertainment industry's history of shunning plus-sized performers in prominent parts. But isn't it possible that enough of them could be elevated into an army of top-tier talent if Hollywood took a chance on performers of larger sizes? Despite all this, there are many actors that did their characters justice while wearing fat suits for their roles. Hi, welcome to You Wanna Watch. And in this video, we're going to talk about the 25 Hollywood actors who wore fat suits for a role in movies. Number 1. Emma Thompson. Emma portrayed the role of Cruncombe Hall Primary School's frightening headmistress Miss Agatha Trunchbull in the 2022 role Dolls Matilda. Unlike her co-stars, Emma underwent a major transformation to play the feared school principal and looks almost unrecognizable sporting heavy prosthetics as well as a fat suit in the flick. Number 2. Eddie Murphy. When is Eddie Murphy not dressed up in a fat suit? That is the question. The actor and comedian has worn the undergarment in several films, including Norbit and as a group of obese family members in the Nutty Professor films. Eddie stated that he would be treated differently on set with and without the fat suit. Without the Sherman makeup, prosthetics, and extra padding, people would address him formally as Mr. Murphy. But whenever he stepped out as Sherman, crew members would run up to him, hug him, and squeeze him. Number 3. Martin Lawrence. Martin played an FBI agent who goes undercover as an overweight, elderly woman named Hattie Mae Pierce in the 2000 comedy Big Mama's House. Martin prepared for the role by wearing a fat suit, a wig, a face prosthetic, and long dresses. Martin discussed how constricting the fat suit was after wearing it for 3 installments of the film. All he could do in between takes was sit motionless, relax, and wait for them to call the next take. Number 4. Robin Williams. The hilarious quick change scenes in which Robin Williams transforms from dad to nanny are among the most memorable aspects of his role as the eccentric Mrs. Doubtfire. His look would be incomplete without the infamous mask he wore as Mrs. Doubtfire, but he also wore a fat suit to achieve the final look. According to CBS News, the costume, which included a fat suit, sold for $20,400 at an auction in 2015. Number 5. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan refused to gain 45 pounds to play Chris Brander in Just Friends because he knew it would be difficult to lose the weight afterwards. When it came to wearing the fat suit, the naturally fit actor said it was a labor of love for him and he enjoyed donning the extra pounds. Even though some may see wearing the undergarment as an easy way out, Ryan said it was still a time-consuming process to put on the suit and spend 4 hours applying makeup every morning. Number 6. Gwyneth Paltrow. For the 2001 romance and comedy film Shallow Hal, Gwyneth Paltrow alternated between showing off her natural body and donning a fat suit. Her undergarment weighed a total of 25 pounds, and she also wore latex makeup to make her face appear plumper. She took the suit for a spin through a hotel lobby in New York City the first time she wore it. No one would even make eye contact with her because she was obese, according to the actress, who described the experience as humiliating. Number 7. Adam Sandler. In the 2006 comedy film Click, Adam portrayed the role of Michael Newman, an overworked architect who neglects his family when he acquires a magical universal remote from Morty that enables him to control reality. The comedian slipped on the notoriously uncomfortable outfit for the film. Hilariously, in a behind-the-scenes commentary, Adam makes fun of other actors who complained about the prosthetic. However, he quickly discovered why the fat suit had such a bad reputation among other actors. Number 8. Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk, the skateboarding legend, is no stranger to the Jackass crew, having appeared in all 4 Jackass films to date. Tony primarily stars in the franchise by performing increasingly difficult skateboarding stunts, such as skating in a cumbersome fat suit and deftly dodging barbed items scattered throughout a dangerous obstacle course, which plays to his strengths. Number 9. Keenan Thompson. Keenan Thompson had to wear a fat suit for the 2004 film Fat Albert for the titular role. Fat Albert transforms the cartoon characters into 3-dimensional humans who have to come to grips with the differences that exist between their world and the real world. Keenan was on a weight loss diet and just did not have the body needed for the character, so he had to wear a fat suit during the auditions. He was also forced to gain his weight back after getting the role. Number 10. Julia Roberts. Even Pretty Woman icon Julia Roberts succumbed to the temptation of playing a fat, frumpy loser for laughs by donning a fat suit. In the 2001 film America's Sweetheart, her character has an embarrassing backstory of being 180 pounds, which is barely plus size for a 5'9" woman but was still presented as some mortifying fact. Number 11. Martin Short. In the 2004 comedy film Jiminy Glick and La La Wood, Martin starred as Jiminy Glick, a morbidly obese film critic involved in a murder investigation at the Toronto International Film Festival. Martin's prosthetic jowls and it took 90 minutes to attach, but once he's swallowed by the fat suit, he's the master of entertainment. Number 12. Ben Stiller. Ben portrayed the character of White Goodman, the antagonist of the movie Dodgeball, a true underdog story, a fitness guru and gym owner who used to be overweight and has dedicated his life to fitness. Number 13. Mike Myers. The Austin Powers films are not only hilarious, but also unique in that Mike Myers plays so many different characters. Mike is no stranger to prosthetics and makeup, having had to transform into all of the various roles. One of those roles, the wildly overweight and appropriately named Fat Bastard, necessitated the use of a massive fat suit. Mike said in a Hollywood interview that he wanted to have a character who was an incorrect weight for his height and was born out of wedlock. Number 14. Steve Carell. In the 2008 film Get Smart, Steve played Maxwell Smart, an analyst who dreams of becoming a real field agent and a better spy. In an interview, Steve was asked how was his acting in a fat suit. He said that it's more comfortable than what others think since the suit was made of essentially foam rubber. Number 15. Allison Hannigan. In our first lead role, Allison had to be up for anything and everything, including 2 long days in a fat suit in her 2006 romance comedy movie, Date Movie. Allison played the character Julia Jones, an obese woman who dreams of Napoleon Dynamite. However, even in her dreams, she was rejected. For Allison, wearing a fat suit was more difficult and an interesting process. Number 16. John Leguizamo. Spawn is a superhero film in 1997. John Leguizamo played as the Violator, who is the supervillain and disguised as Clown, a 3'10" overweight, balding man with menacing face paint. John underwent 2.5 hours of makeup and prosthetics and had to wear a fat suit in order to transform into Clown. Number 17. Chris Hemsworth. The Marvel film Endgame takes place after an unimaginable tragedy, and Chris Hemsworth's character, Thor, is one of the survivors. Even the notion that a superhero suffering from survivor's guilt might seek solace in food and beer is not immune to being made fun of, as Fat Thor was used as a comic element in the film. Number 18. Matthew Lewis. Most fans knew Matthew from his time as the chubby, quirky Gryffindor Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter franchise. He revealed during a Harry Potter panel in 2017 that the fat suit had a negative impact on his self-esteem. Being 15 years old, in the middle of puberty, and having to wear a fat suit. "There are girls around, and I've got this fat suit on every day," he explained. "No one knows I'm wearing this damn thing, they all just think I'm fat." Number 19. Tom Cruise. Who could really forget Tom Cruise's legendary performance as Les Grossman in the comedy action film Tropic Thunder in 2008? Not only did he create the character, but he also nearly got an entire film centered on him. Les Grossman is one of Tom's oddest roles and also one of his most beloved. In the film, he not only wore a fat suit, but he has a balding head and fat hand to boot to play the role of a fearsome executive producer. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Any support you provide us will help us provide you with more and better content. Okay, now back to the story. Number 20. Meg Ryan. Hollywood sweetheart Meg Ryan has gone to great lengths to shed her saccharine image. However, unlike some of Hollywood's yo-yo dieting actresses, the actress' 18-stone transformation was achieved through the use of a very convincing fat suit. Meg's transformation for the film My Mom's Hot Boyfriend from Girl Next Door to Porky Neighbor took 3 hours each day in the makeup trailer. Number 21. Chris Pratt. Alterian transforms actor Chris Pratt into the character Disgusting Donald for Anna Faris film What's Your Number? A full-body fat suit, mullet, and full silicone prosthetics over the actor's beard made the character difficult, but ultimately a lot of fun. Number 22. Rachel McAdams. Rachel played Regina George in the 2014 comedy film classic Mean Girls. Katie fooled Regina into eating chocolate bars that caused her to gain weight, as fans are aware. Rachel had to wear a fat suit during those scenes. Rachel recalled they went to the bathroom and started stuffing her Juicy Couture tracksuit with little beads and toilet papers. Number 23. Goldie Hawn. In the 1992 fantasy comedy film Death Becomes Her, Goldie portrayed the role of Helen Sharp, the rival of Meryl Streep's Madeline Ashton. After losing her fiancé to her rival, Helen lets herself go. 7 years later, Helen is obese, depressed, and committed to a psychiatric hospital where she plots revenge on Madeline. Goldie Hawn wore an incredible fat suit and prosthetic makeup to make herself appear at least twice her normal size. Number 24. John Travolta. What could be funnier than a thin actor dressed as a fat man? Of course, it would be a thin male actor playing a fat woman, and her name would have to be Edna. In the 2007 remake of the musical Hairspray, John Travolta didn't mind playing the larger-than-life character Edna Turnblad. He was given the freedom to shape the character to his liking, so he decided to go with a much more curvaceous and woman-like figure by wearing a fat suit. Number 25. Brendan Fraser. In his recent film The Whale, Brendan portrayed the role of Charlie, a morbidly obese and reclusive English professor. In his recent video interview, Brendan refused to refer to the costume he used for the film as a fat suit. He said he will never call the costume he wore a fat suit. Brendan emphasized that the prosthetic suit had to be heavy and obey the laws of physics and gravity in order to fully immerse him in the shoes of a 600-pound man with mobility issues. "You'll never hear me say that," Brendan said when reminded that the costume is commonly referred to as a fat suit. What do you think about these actors? Are you surprised with their transformation? What is your take in regards to fat suits? Did we miss anyone or anything that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers, thank you for watching our video.